Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, guys. Whatever time y'all are tuning in, I certainly appreciate y'all are here. Today's video, guys, we are going to be cleaning up this minimum of 116-year-old knife. It's the Union Razor Company. That company was formed in 1898 and was in business to 1909. 1909, it became the Union Cutlery Company. All right. Then in 1923, it became K-Bar. They started transitioning over to K-Bar. But that's it right there, guys. We're going to be hitting this knife with the fiber wheel, with the bolsters with the fiber wheel, the back springs, and then we're going to be sticking a razor blade in between the bolster here and the blade. Try to tighten this up some so because you can see it's got like a good amount of play right there. So we're going to try to tighten that up, and that razor blade between the blade and the bolster gives it a little safe space, I like to call it. But then we also got to reprofile that blade right there. I got a good idea for it. And another thing we got to do is take a little bit off this kick right here, because this point is right above the handle there, not much. This is going to be a beautiful knife, but we also got to clean out that crack, put some super glue in it, sand it down. It's going to be beautiful. And then we got to get a bunch of that stuff out right there. Cannot wait, guys. It's going to be a beautiful knife. But I just want to thank Mr. Scott Neasley from Athens, Ohio for sending this in yesterday. Absolutely love this knife. It will be on forever display right here in the Knife Museum. Thank you so much, sir. Anyway, guys, let's get over there to my other knife shop and clean this thing up. I cannot wait. So I want to thank each and every one of y'all for tuning in today, and I hope you enjoy the video.
I'm the knife doctor on the road, saving old blades, so many stories told. USA made, fixing those springs, handles repaired, they shine and they sing. Flea markets, pawn shops, antique stores, searching for treasure, always room for more. With Wade and Eric, Lamar and Glenn, we talk and trade where the stories never end. From rusty tanks to polished gleams, we bring 'em back, fulfill their dreams. Latest forged in the heartland, USA pride, we're the knife doctors, can't be denied.
Okay, guys, we're fixing to take a little break from that old knife, the Union razor knife, and we're going to look at the stuff that Mr. Howard Bentley sent in. I opened it up on a live yesterday, his box, and again, guys, this thing right here, I paid a great price for it, but this right here is an Albright flashlight. They first come out in 1944, and Mr. Howard sent this in. I'm so thankful for that. I don't know if it was used during World War II or not, but I think this TL-122, I think those were being used in World War II. So I don't know if this was actually issued to the troops or not. I couldn't find online where it was. But this is the flashlight I had. We called it a moonbeam. And these are great flashlights too. But Mr. Howard, I appreciate this flashlight, buddy. We're going to put some batteries in it and use it around here in the shop. I appreciate it. But you see, the early ones had patent pending on it, and these have just a patent number on there. But it's Albright, made in the USA. Hoorah. Ain't that cool? I love it, buddy. Thank you so much for this. And these right here, they're all the same. We're going to look at one of them. It's a Colorado steak knife. Ain't that cool? Look at that. I don't know if that's wood. I can't tell. I think these were probably from the 60s, maybe. But I think that's some type of composite. But it's still a great knife, and that's a great name right there, Colorados. All 5 of them are the same. Ain't that cool? And guys, this right here is a M40A1 sniper rifle, 7.62. It's the Marine Corps manual for that. Ain't that cool? That is awesome. I appreciate these books, man. I really do. There it is right there. Facts about the sniper rifle, sniper scope, inspection, repairing the rifle, cleaning the rifle. That is so cool. I love it. Appreciate you sending this in. And this one here is a Marine Corps manual on the M16A1. No, it's an A2. Yeah, A1 was the Vietnam one. A2 is one that I had. The difference between the A1 and the A2, the A1 was fully automatic, where the A2 was semi-automatic. They were saying that the troops in the Vietnam War were just wasting too many rounds, but those are the same people that wasn't over there. They can say what they want to about them, the wasting rounds, but I'm sure they was using them in a good need, put it that way. And guys, I had the same rifle with India Battery 3rd Battalion, 10th Marines. I was with them for almost 5 years, and I qualified on the rifle range. We had to do that every year, 5 times, and I got rifle expert all 5 times. And I was even asked and had the privilege to be a rifle range coach, where I helped other Marines learn to shoot, or help them improve their score. So I really had fun at that. But this was from October of 1984. I actually went into the Marine Corps in July of 1988. But this is good stuff. Good stuff in here. Mr. Howard, thank you so much, buddy. I appreciate this. And here is the Halloween knife, the rust lock, that I only paid a whopping $86 for. It was half price, guys. They had $159. See there? $159 on it. And they had it marked down to $79.98. And Mr. Howard sent me some photos, and I was able to buy it over the phone. Or actually, they didn't do an order over the phone. He actually bought it, and I sent him the money for it, and I gave him some money to ship it as well. But that's how much I paid for it. It was a great price, because anywhere else, guys, it's from $125 to $165. I want to thank Mr. Howard as well, Mr. Howard Bentley. But there it is right there. I love that spider, and it's got the case XX in there, and you can actually feel it. It's pretty cool. It's got partial serrated edge, and it is a, I think 7 of 2023. Ain't that cool? I love it. It's gonna be wiped down and put in my display today. Love these Halloween knives, guys. Hoorah. Well, Mr. Howard, buddy, thank you again for this. I appreciate the extra stuff, man, so much. And he also sent me a little pen, too. It says Amarillo. Amarillo by morning. Hoorah. Mr. Howard Bentley sent that trade and all the extra items all the way from Amarillo, Texas. 1,138 miles away from Amarillo, Georgia. Mr. Howard, buddy, thank you so much for sending this in and letting me know about that Halloween knife. Thank you so much, buddy, for supporting the channel. God bless you, man. Okay, guys, here is the 116-year-old knife sent in by Mr. Scott Neasley from Athens, Ohio. I just had to go ahead and redo it, but had to sand deep on that bone, y'all. Somebody said that they think what happened was on this side, if you remember what it looked like, here it is right here. Somebody laid it down on a hot stove, and it scalded that bone, and I believe he's right. I believe he's right. Anyway, that's it right there. It's got a beautiful color to it now. But that's that side there. I super glued in there, so that ain't going nowhere. You can't even feel it now. Looks real good. And here is that blade right here. I gave it a nice new edge, and it's sharp too. Hear that tackiness in it? Good stuff. Half stop. Still got a little bit of a wobble to it, but it was really, really bad. I tapped on that some and got a little bit tighter, but I'm afraid if I tighten it on up, it won't have good snap. And sometimes, guys, you just got to let an old knife be an old knife. And this is the blade, the point that I come up with. You see that right there? I gave it a nice new edge right there. It's got half stop, and this has got some tackiness too. Wants to grab you. But it's great snap. But that's it right there, guys. And did you realize when this knife was made, the Union, or when this company was in business, I don't know if this was a first-year knife or made in 1909. I'm not real sure. But when that company was going, 1903, the first flight by Orville and Wilbur Wright. I actually been to the first flight place up there in Kill Devil Hills, North Carolina. I was actually on a 77-day detail up there to Cape Hatteras. I was there assisting that park. Went up there several times on hurricane relief when I was with the National Park Service. But also, guys, what happened in that early 1900s, from 1900 up to 1910, the automobile was slowly taking the place of all the horses that was being used in the United States. And by the 30s, it was pretty much all cars by then. But the automobiles was starting to take the place of the horses at that time. But this is a great knife, man. Lots of the history here. This was actually the beginning of K-bar. And I love it. I really do. Beautiful, beautiful piece. But there it is now. And this is what it looked like before. And here it is now. Very, very cool. And it's clean on the inside too. If you remember what it used to be like, it had a bunch of crud in there. Look here. Look here. Gosh. Look here. You can't tell me this ain't been used. Look at that. That is absolutely amazing. This is going to be going on display in here, guys. Very, very cool. Hoorah. Well, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed the video today. I just want to thank Mr. Howard Bentley from Amarillo, Texas, for sending or finding me that Halloween knife, and for sending all that extra stuff. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you. And also I want to thank Mr. Scott Neasley for sending all them part knives in along with my trade, our trade. And I just love that minimum of 116-year-old knife, the Union Razor Company. That was the beginning of K-bar, guys, 1898. Ain't that cool? A lot of stuff went on in that decade. I touched on two of the major ones, but there was a bunch of stuff going on at that time. Just amazing. It really is. And that I have a knife that is that old in here, and it was the beginning of K-bar. I'm so thankful. And I'll show you, I already got it in my display case. I'll show you where it's at, and I'll also show you my Halloween knife where it's at. So that's going to be on the outro. But guys, again, thank y'all so much for everything. Thank y'all so much for tuning in today. And I want to say God bless to each and every one of y'all. Until we meet again, guys. That'll be like a good night. Stay sharp.